Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Your Play Online. If you are new here, my name is Danielle. It is so nice to meet you and welcome to Get Your Play Online. And we are going to dive into reading a bedtime story. So this is one of my favorite bedtime stories because it entails such a good story and meaning, and I hope it speaks to all of you who are watching this and reading along with me tonight. It is just so important to love ourselves as individuals and to realize that our differences are truly what makes us unique, and I feel like this book really does a good job kind of telling that story and giving you guys a more narrative example. So tonight we are reading I Am Perfectly Designed, and this is by Karamo Brown with Jason Brown. And this is what the book looks like. And as you can see, there is a man and a younger boy, and it looks like they are sitting on a bench at a park. Do you guys have any clue who this may be? It could be a dad and a son. It could be two brothers, an uncle and a nephew. What do you guys think? We will find out in the beginning of the book. So if you have this book, go ahead and grab it and let's read together. If not, I hope you enjoy this book. I Am Perfectly Designed. And this is what the inside of the book looks like. And there's different families and different things going on. I see someone playing a guitar right here. I also see a young boy on his skateboard while his dogs pull him. Just lots of really great pictures and illustrations. And this quote that I'm about to read you is one of my favorites. It's super inspiring, and it is quoted from the authors. And it says, "This book is dedicated to every child and adult who has ever felt different or not good enough. You can have the life you want and deserve because you have the tools to attain it. You are perfectly designed, and please never forget that." And we had the little boy right here running with some birds. So let's find out who these two are in the book. First, there was you, Dad. Then there was me. So there's a dad and a young boy, which is his son. So the dad's name is Karamo Brown, and his son is named Jason Brown. And now there is us. That's right, now there is us. When you first saw me, you said, "He is perfectly designed from his head to his toes." And I meant every word, still do. When I was a baby, I looked just like you. Only I had no hair and you had lots. Now it's the opposite. So true. So there is a baby picture of Jason and his dad right here, and then throughout the years as he becomes a big boy, and that's the most recent picture right here of Jason. The first thing I remember is being carried on your shoulders while you walked me all over the city. Remember that? I had such a big baby head. Indeed, but your big baby head was perfectly designed for you. When I was real little, I thought you could touch the moon. Remember that? We'd sit on the roof and reach for it. One day you'll be big enough to reach it yourself, but until then, it's perfectly fine to ask for help. And it looks like they're watching the moon on top of the roof. You can see them right here. Remember when we went as syrup and waffles for Halloween, Dad? Ha, I do. That was awesome. I wonder what will be this year. I loved that they were wearing matching costumes. Super duper fun. When I run in the park, jump in the park, climb trees in the park, and pretend I am a statue in the park, you remind me I am perfectly designed to explore the world. You are, and you will always be. And then in this 2 pages, they're laying down on the grass on a picnic blanket. It looks like they're having a picnic because I see some salad, I see some lemonade, and they're just watching the sky. Sometimes, Dad, when I get mad or sad or confused, you wrap me in your arms. I like that. Me too, and I remind you that you are perfectly designed and wonderful no matter what you're feeling. And it's okay to feel all these kinds of emotions because we are human and we are made to feel that way sometimes. Dad, when I grow up and leave home, will you miss me? Yes, very much. It looks like they're walking through the park and there's different people selling different things like fruit and vegetables. Will you go into my room and play with my race cars and stuffed animals? You know I will. And in these 2 pages, it looks like Jason and his dad are getting ice cream. Will you sit on the fire escape and feed the pigeons like we do in the summer? The pigeons and the sparrows. Will you remember our favorite movies, our favorite moves? I will, and I'll invent some new ones too. And right here, Jason and his dad are dancing with some strangers on the street. Dad, will you always think of me? Always. You know what, Dad? What? I will always remember walking through the city and sitting on your shoulders. And maybe when you're older and I'm taller, I can carry you on mine because we are perfectly designed for each other. That's right. And that was the last page of the story, but this is another letter from both of the authors that I'm going to read to you guys. Dear reader, it's always been a dream of mine to write a story inspired by the many lessons my father has taught me. When I was growing up, anytime I felt fear or uncertainty, my father would remind me that I was perfectly designed. Knowing that at an early age really instilled self-love and confidence in me, which had been hard to find on my own. Now that I'm older, it's easier to walk with my head up proudly. My father and I felt it was only right to give this message to you. We want readers to never forget that just being your natural self is perfect. It's beautiful in every sense. We know how hard it is to think otherwise, but you can't stop telling yourself this until you feel like it. Like everything in life, it takes some time. But with repetition, you will learn to walk with your head held higher than the Eiffel Tower. Jason Brown, which is the little boy in the book. And then his dad says, that's exactly right. And there is a picture frame with a picture of them when Jason was growing up. The end. And in the book, the back of the book says, an ode to loving who you are exactly as you are. I hope you guys enjoyed I Am Perfectly Designed. I love the meaning of this book and I hope it speaks to all of you as well. I hope you guys have a great night, sleep well, and we will see you later. Bye everybody.